So we're heading towards the Redmoor Roundabout, and I'm not going to do the easy left turn or the easy right turn. I'm just going to try and do the trickier ones, because they're the ones that people are going to struggle with. So it could be a right turn, third or fourth exit. It could be ahead, second or third exit. So that's what we're going to try and cover. So we'll get through this roundabout, and then we'll have a go at the Redmoor Roundabout. So the first thing then is we're going to be doing a right turn at this roundabout. So we're going to get ourselves in the right lane. It's 1, 2, 3, fourth exit. Is it fourth exit? Third exit. Fourth exit. I'm getting mixed up. Fourth exit, right turn. See, even me get mixed up. Keep an eye on the lights. There's your first exit, count them off. I'm in the right lane. See the arrows on the left side saying left turn comes off. I'm keeping the right signal on. This on the ground says you can go ahead or right, so you could technically go ahead and come off in this one. But we're going to go round. It's like a U-turn, but it's not a complete back on yourself. It's a fourth exit. And the important thing is keep an eye on your exits. Plan to get off at some point, otherwise you're going to get stuck in the right lane, possibly. Depends on the roundabout you're going to go around. And make sure when you do pull off, you're in first gear. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use that dash line on the right to bring me into the middle, with the right signal on, because I want to get off. But I don't want to come off straight away, so it's kind of bringing me out. Now you could stay in the right lane technically. See, this becomes the left lane. Checking my mirrors, signalling left at this point. Don't leave your right signal on, otherwise people think you're trying to get in the right lane. So if you couldn't get in the middle lane, then you'll be in the right lane at this point, and you can come off in the right lane. There's nothing wrong with doing that, because it's a dual carriageway coming off and both lanes go the same way at this point. But if you do go use the right lane to go off, make sure you get to the left lane as soon as you can. Don't kind of hog the right lane for no reason. And then cancel your signal and we're off. So we'll approach it from a different angle now. And this time we're going to go ahead second exit. And it might seem like a straightforward one, but it does confuse lots of drivers, and I don't just mean learner drivers, I mean experienced drivers. So the second exit on the sign is heading towards London A5, Aylesbury, and as we approach it, lights are on red, checking my mirror, slowing down. Quite important, the left lane says you can go ahead or you can go left. Now I want to go ahead, so I'm going to stay where I am. As long as you stick to the lane that you're in, don't start trying to change lanes. That's the important bit. It does confuse people, because when you enter, there's an arrow on the ground saying left, but we're going to go ahead, so you ignore that. And the next bit come along says left to get off again. Mirrors to the left, signal left, everyone knows you're coming off. Sticking to your lane, not cutting the bend, and then you're off. And like I say, lots of learners and even experienced drivers, I've seen them panic and change to the middle lane on that bit. And we're going to get off at the next exit, and then we're going to get back on that Redmoor Roundabout from a different angle. So here's your countdown markers. So it's checking, signalling, not slowing down though until I'm on the deceleration lane. And then when on the deceleration lane, straight away I'm going to have the Redmoor Roundabout ahead of me. Cancelling the signal and then slowing down gradually. Now if you didn't know the area, you're going to go to the right lane to go right, because I'm going to take the third exit. But if you know the area, you might end up doing slightly different. So I'm going to stick the right signal on. Lights are on green, slowing down for the traffic because the other lights are on red. And I'm using the right lane this time. So I'm kind of giving you options. Say if you knew the area, you could approach it in the middle lane and go round and come across in the left. But if you didn't know the area, this is what you probably do. You're probably going to go on the right. And you can see there's quite a bit of traffic on my left side at the moment. So it's going to make it a little bit more awkward to get off, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you take your time. Now I'm going to check what's going on. I'm going to signal and I'm going to get across to the left. That's it. So as long as you kind of plan it, you're fine. And if you can't get in because there's a queue of traffic, then take the right lane, wouldn't you? But what I didn't do is I didn't force my way in. I just kept an eye on what traffic was on my left side, left mirror, left blind spot I was checking, and I was going slow, and I kept an eye on the traffic in front of me because if they suddenly come to a standstill, I'd have a problem. So let's go round and approach it from a different angle again. So this time at the roundabout we're going to do a right turn and we're heading towards Milton Keynes, what's the A5 of Milton Keynes North, which is 1, 2, 3, 4th exit. Changing lanes. There's then the A5 North right turn, and it's as you get towards it, across to the right lane, A5N on the ground, 4th exit. And it starts off fairly easy, but the last exit you've got to kind of get across to get off, otherwise you're going to get stuck. And the lights control the traffic again. Just make sure you're in first gear, otherwise you're going to be waiting, and when you do pull off you're going to either stall or you're going to struggle to get out. Traffic's waiting there, we make a move. First exit on the left, remember 4th exit, so count them off if you've got quite a few. Don't rush through these roundabouts with the lights on, because you'll find that the next one's on red. So that's your first exit just passed, taking me time. Second exit's just passed, it's gone to 2 lanes at this point. Now we don't want to go in the left lane because that's coming off straight away, isn't it? And that's the 3rd exit, we want the one after that. So it's planning to come off after the 3rd exit. So it's a little bit more get on with it after you pass the 3rd exit basically. Lights are on green, cancelling the right signal, coming into the middle, keep an eye on the one there, left signal at this point, and coming across to the left. I could use the middle lane and come off in that one, but it was clear, so I came across to the left because that's where I want to be anyway. And I'm building my speed up. But if you did take the middle lane, then you've got to do a merging turn at that point to get into one lane. And building my speed up again. If you've enjoyed this quick video on the Redmoor Roundabout, give it a thumbs up, and I'll put another video on a similar video in Bletchley called the Denbigh Roundabout. Some people call it the B&Q Roundabout. Take care everybody, and safe driving.